Ethan, Lou, the morning show, I-95.
Yeah, it's the home of rock and roll, I-95. It is the morning show, Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave with you.
Real trial lawyers, real results. Get the Flood Law Firm, thefloodlawfirm.com. If you're in the market for a new car, you got to do what I did. Go see Sal and Frank and Andre and the whole crew over at Danbury Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on Federal Road. They're the absolute best. Check out the Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is amazing. I had the opportunity to drive that. The Jeep Wagoneer, I had the opportunity to drive that. That is my favorite car on the road today. And then the Chrysler Pacifica. If you think you know minivans, you haven't sat behind the wheel of the Pacifica, you will not know you're driving a minivan. And it was just rated the best minivan in America for the 7th year running. Don't stress about your credit history. They have on-site lenders ready to process your application. Check out the website, danburydodge.com, or visit them at 100B Federal Road. And if you're looking for something pre-owned and affordable, they have an entire section called Pre-Owned Under 20K on their website at danburydodge.com. Trust me when I tell you, these guys are amazing. They treated Erica and I like family. Danbury, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. Hey, man.
Hello, buddy.
I'm feeling it. I'm getting pissed.
Oh, it's that holiday party time of year.
It's all happening at once.
Mm-hmm.
So I welcomed the fact that we had sort of a lull with our interviews because we had such a hot run there, and it's it's a lot of work, and we could use a breath around, especially camping for cans.
Sick of ourselves,
Sick of talking, sick of doing everything.
Yeah.
But then they all come in at once, and they're all great, and we're excited to have them. Don't get me wrong, we're going to have amazing interviews next week.
Absolutely.
But then the Christmas parties, and I got excited about our Christmas party, and then people keep calling and adding new ones.
Yep.
So it's like I'm going to party all weekend now before
More and
this.
more. Yep, no time off.
Right. So partying constantly all weekend is apparently the mode of operation this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to come in tired next week. Then we got the insurance thing. It has to happen right before the holidays. We're just signing up for open enrollment, which I forgot about the meeting.
It's wonderful to switch health insurance providers right around the holiday season, isn't it?
Yeah, and I missed the meeting and the deadline, so hopefully I get health insurance. I had to send urgent emails this morning.
Hopefully your toe won't turn into a fungus nail
Gangrenous
overnight.
toe, yeah.
You get those crystal, what's that stuff, the yellow crumbly toenails?
Yellow crumbly toes, yeah. I'm going to need that miracle ear for my toe. But
that's covered.
This is what I was talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just adults. And I haven't even cracked into the reality of what I'm going to have to do to help my wife get through this holiday yet. Mm-hmm. So that I haven't even opened that can of worms yet.
You have children coming in.
I got my oldest boys flying in a week from tomorrow.
So let's see. You need the Lorenza Pams right now?
Yeah.
On a steady drip.
Not my favorite prescription drug.
Lydia just got a refill, right? She pulled them out the other day. She's like, look what I got for Christmas. Like, all right.
I mean, not terrible, but it wouldn't be on my wish list.
It's a little something.
Yeah.
Take that edge, man.
Mother's little helper. That's what I need. You're on to something here, Dave.
I think we got to start a drip, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Didn't they used to do the... for the folks who couldn't take the pills or couldn't swallow them, which I never understood. You're a grown-up. Swallow the goddamn pill.
It's not a horse pill.
Yeah, but didn't they make liquid Percocet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's on my wish list.
That's the drip we need. That is the drip that we need.
Oh, boy.
That's our eggnog.
What are we doing?
I don't know. We're complaining about things as usual.
Well, it's because the problem is I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
That I hate that feeling that I've missed an obligation or I've fallen short of an obligation.
You just got to say, I'm going to disappoint everybody, and I'm okay with that. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I understand that, I'm a disappointment to most of the people in my life at this point in my life.
Yeah.
And I own it.
Okay.
So people kind of lose that expectation of me, and it's even better when I do show up.
And you step up.
Yep.
Yeah. You lower their expectations.
That's what you got to do, man.
I do that with washing dishes.
Mm-hmm. You hold back your services for a little while. Make them appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, man. You got to make yourself a little rarer.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's
your Christmas gift this year.
The note to family and coworkers: I'm going to be a huge disappointment over the next 2-3 weeks.
Get ready, Christmas 2024. It's going to be a loser.
Hey, shoot us a text to the I-95 Rock mobile app if you're a little fed up with what the holidays has to offer. As we get closer to it, it gets more frightening. We got tons of stuff this morning. It turns out the local area got busy committing crimes ahead of the holiday. So some really fun, exciting stories there. Pornhub has broken down the year in review for 2024.
Excellent.
It's my favorite day of the year.
Yes,
we get to find out the filth that people have been up to around the country.
There's a Christmas gift.
Yeah. We'll talk to Danbury Mayor Roberto Alves later today. Lots to do.
All right, buddy, let's see how things are going on the roads on this Thursday morning. Kelly Quinn, what's up out there? Oh, it's the Black Crows here on the home of rock and roll, I-95. It is the morning show. Heath and Lou and Large Dave with you.
If you haven't heard me tell you, real trial lawyers, real results. Get the Flood Law Firm. They have the best, thefloodlawfirm.com. And speaking of the best, if you have any major commercial or residential project that involves excavation or trees or land clearing, stump grinding, if you need arborists, they have certified arborists all over their team. I'm talking about A&A Tree Service. The folks, Alex and these guys, are the best. They've sent us pictures from some of their job sites. This is like a military operation. If you want the best, A&A Tree Service, that's where you go. They handle it all from start to finish. If you need pond excavation, if you need forestry recycling, they got you covered. Call them at 860-946-3594 or visit aatreeservice.net. And if I haven't made it clear this week, legitimately, if you have a big piece of property and you would like to have a pond, they'll make a pond for you.
They will pour that water right in there.
They come out, they do the soil samples, they do the permit process, they meet with the town, they do whatever they got to do, and they install a pond on your property. Learn more, see how A&A Tree Service can simplify your next major project. That's A&A Tree Service, your comprehensive solution for property improvement.
What's happening in your neighborhood? Find out now. This is Live and Local on the home of rock and roll, I-95.
You want to do it?
I got it, buddy. So a woman serving time for a gun charge and setting fire to an Alabama church in 2021 managed to escape from, FCI?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
National news right here in Danbury, buddy.
For about 45 minutes before being captured. Oh, boy.
Zhaoquin
Yang, a Chinese national, believe it or not, has been at a low-level security in Danbury. It's low security there?
Yeah.
FCI? Okay. Well, she was serving an 8.5-year prison term for possession of a firearm by an illegal alien. Employees at FCI were notified around 7 p.m. Tuesday that their security device had been activated and an inmate had escaped. Local police were notified, found Yan about 7:45 p.m., and returned her to prison officials, according to the FBI.
We should reach out to FCI, guys. I got to find out how this played out. First of all, where do you think Jan went?
I don't know.
Hallis? Hallis is right down the hill. Should pick up a pumpkin, a leftover pumpkin from Halloween.
Yeah. It's right off exit 5, right?
That is exit
6?
It's exit 6.
Exit 6.
It's right over by Ethan's house, frankly.
Oh,
Ethan is just up the hill.
Fleetwood Drive.
Yeah. So maybe he was harboring a fugitive. Maybe she went to Fleetwood.
Well, Yan was overstaying her non-immigrant visa and wasn't legally allowed to own a gun, but was convicted at trial for arson also.
I love arson, bro.
She was going to go burn down the Hallis, I think, there. Wow.
So she's an arson fugitive.
From Alabama.
And a lady. And escaped prison. I kind of dig this chick.
Yeah, it's an interesting resume there.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I were single, I'd be going to visit Jan at Danbury FCI.
Hey, how you doing, Jan?
Hey, let's talk about fire.
Yeah, how about Alabama fires? You know anything about those things? Tell me about it, baby. Let's go get some bow.
Danbury FCI. I got to text these guys right now.
We haven't talked to them in a while. They were hot on us for a bit when they were going through all those things. And then
all the union stuff and the hiring stuff. Yeah.
Haven't heard from our fellows over at the FCI lately.
Well, give us a ring, boys. I'm going to shoot them a text. But that's wild, dude.
Never hear about prison escapees. Never.
I know.
Yeah, never.
Especially not in the Northeast. I feel like it's something that happens out down south every once in a while.
Shawshank.
What a movie.
Yeah, Alcatraz, but you never hear about Connecticut prison escapes.
Yeah, Alcatraz.
What are the most famous? Yeah, that's an article right there. The most famous prison escapes in Connecticut.
Yeah, buddy.
We gotta do some.
The list is probably 2.
Yeah, 2.
It's Jan and some guy.
Jimmy Pearsall, back in '82.
What length of sentence would you have to make the decision? Because trying to escape is a whole different thing, because you're likely going to be caught. You know that.
You and I have watched enough 60 Days In to realize that we're not made for a prison setting.
No.
So I'd try to be escaping after like 4 hours.
But you're going to get charges added.
I know, but then I couldn't help myself. Like 4 hours of standing next to a schizophrenic, like who's screaming at the walls. Like I'd be like, all right, I'm out.
And I'm a thick-headed person. I like when they do those things, like in Shawshank, when he's tunneling through the wall meticulously, and it's taking forever and over and over. That is my personality.
That's your kind of.
I could take a spoon and dig into a wall and just keep going at it for the longest time period.
For 14 years.
For 14 years. Yeah, that is my personality. I can just keep doing a It's basically being here. This is like digging through a wall with a spoon, here.
Where's our Rita Hayworth poster? We're gonna hide ourselves behind Rita Hayworth. we're never going to get out of here. Oh, Red. Smuggle us some chess pieces in, Red.
Now, if you think that's the only exciting, amazing, wild story out of the local area this morning...
Oh, you'd be wrong.
You'd be wrong. We got another one. Not right now. No, not right now.
Oh, not right now?
Save that for a bit later.
Ethan Carey.
Yeah, that's all right. And coming up in Missed Headlines, we're going to break down the year in pornography.
Hey, Joe, it's the home of rock and roll, I-95. It's the morning show, Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave with you.
Yeah, real trial lawyers, real results. Get the Flood Law Firm, thefloodlawfirm.com. And let me tell you about Family and Children's Aid. They're a leading behavioral health center. They offer high-quality, innovative mental health care, and this is for all ages. They have locations in Danbury, Waterbury, and New Milford. And if you have a kid going through something, I highly recommend this place. It is like tailor-made for making kids feel comfortable. The environment is really, really cool. If you've never been there, you should take a tour. They're dedicated to improving, lives through compassionate and personalized care. FCA helps individuals overcome a broad range of emotional and behavioral challenges. Take the first step by calling 888-YOU-BELONG, schedule an appointment, or visit fcaweb.org, to learn more on how FCA can help make a difference in your life today. Again, that's 888-YOU-BELONG to schedule an appointment, or visit fcaweb.org for more information. See what sets FCA apart from conventional therapeutic providers. And they're also doing this toy drive now. Every Friday, I-95, Danbury Volunteer Fire Department, FCA, Friday nights at the Danbury Fair Mall. You can drop off a toy at Five Below near the Danbury Fair Mall, that is.
Fatty McFatty said he was going to be there this week.
Oh, good.
In the app chat.
Very nice.
Collecting toys.
Also, Walmart on Friday nights. Obviously, we're running out of time here. We're running out of Friday nights before Christmas. So if you have the means and you can drop off a toy, please do so, because it's going to help a kid out.
Do it.
All right, coming up on the show, we're really excited about this. We cover it every year. It's the year in review for Pornhub. What were you freaks up to this year?
Oh, I'll gather my list in a few minutes.
I can't wait to tell you about the tri-state area's favorite searches.
Let's see what Kelly Quinn has been watching on Pornhub this year. Hey, Kelly, what do you got? The scintillating sounds of Kansas here on the home of rock and roll, I-95. It's the morning show, Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave with you.
Yeah, Lou Milano for Serta Pro Painters of Danbury. This is the painting company to call for all your interior, exterior, residential, and commercial needs. They'll paint anything. They'll paint your house. They'll paint the inside, the out. Paint your face.
Paint your face.
They'll paint your car. They'll come up there with the hot mop, start slapping you around, hot clam chowder down on the old lady on the third floor, whatever you want.
Anything you want.
They'll do it. And look, we're heading towards Christmas here, almost there. And then New Year's, you're going to have all these idiot family members in your house staring at your walls, judging the smudges and such. Nah, get it fixed up. Call Larry Haslam and his team. And they've always got a great special going on. You schedule your project and reference I-95 to get a 15% discount. Schedule your free estimate at 203-244-9505 or visit certapro.com/Danbury-Ridgefield.
You missed them. We missed them. They are Missed Headlines with Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave on I-95. Story one.
Now, yesterday, one of our app chat listeners chatted in and say, how come we haven't been covering the United Healthcare shooter story?
I know.
Did you see that?
Yeah. And with these things, I feel like people are being inundated with it.
Everyone in the world is covering this story.
Yeah. I mean, I have thoughts, but I just don't, they're serious.
Yeah, everyone is chiming in on it. What Jay Corwin chooses to talk about in the show, we have no idea because he's not here with us.
Yeah, he's a news guy.
He's a news guy.
There's a minute on the show.
So here is your Luigi Mangione update for the day then.
Okay.
United Healthcare shooter Luigi Mangione was transported by cops this week while reporters were watching when someone in the crowd yelled out something funny.
Okay.
What's happening, Luigi? Anything to say? What's going on, Luigi? Luigi, it's me, Mario. Me, Mario. Luigi, it's me, man.
Luigi, it's me.
It's me, Mario.
But he didn't sell it. You got to sell it.
Yeah, Luigi, it's me, I'm Mario.
Exactly. That's the way you sell it.
Oh.
Look, if you want my takeaway on this for the human being who requested it yesterday, that we talk about this, my thing is this, these healthcare companies are so arrogant that I don't think that this will be a wake-up call, although it should. Because if murdering somebody in broad daylight in the middle of Manhattan wasn't scary enough to you executives at these healthcare companies, then the reaction of Americans should have terrified you. The fact that people weren't up in arms, most people were like, good, who cares? That should scare the crap out of these people, and they should change the way they do business. It won't, and they won't, because they're sycophants that only care about their bottom line. Now, I'm not okay with somebody getting murdered, but to say that any executive at any healthcare company is innocent would be false. They've got blood on their hands.
I think that the actions that preceded them hold more than what their current actions are doing, but I understand what you're saying. I think a lot of people made the decisions to arrive at where we're at right now for this current healthcare system.
No question. So, yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So that guy walking to work,
figurehead.
He didn't build the system.
He wasn't the one that denied the town of Oakville their health care coverage.
But he's actively participating. Look, when you're the CEO of a company like that, your number one mode of operation is revenue. And I don't care what anyone tells you. I don't care what they write in their mission statement. It's a fact.
Right.
And his chosen business is healthcare. They should stop calling it that because
it isn't.
It's a business.
Yeah.
And it's psychotic because so many people that need life-saving medicine die every year because it's too expensive or they don't have health care. And these people don't care about you.
Right.
So that's why we're not talking about it. It's super serious.
Because it gets kind of deep.
Yeah.
When we'd rather do something like this.
Yeah.
Story 2.
Okay, buddy. A Canadian man, buddy, named Michael Jarman won the 2024 Microsoft Excel World Championship. There's a championship for Excel?
I had no idea about this.
My God. When it became official, the crowd went wild.
All right.
Are we going to see the belt go from Australia to Canada?
Is the belt going Come on, let's hear some noise in the audience.
All right, let's see. 10
Where
seconds
are we going?
left. 10 seconds.
Come on.
Is anything going to happen?
Michael Jarman!
Look at that. Michael Jarman.
All those years of training have come to this moment in
the
2024.
World Championship. Look at that.
So Michael Jarman is the Michael Jordan of the Excel.
Of Excel. So what is Excel's what, the spreadsheet?
I just asked AI to explain this.
Yeah, what's the Excel championship?
Microsoft Excel Championship is a competition where individuals from around the world test their skills in Microsoft Excel by completing complex tasks against each other, showcasing advanced Excel functions and problem-solving abilities with the goal of being crowned the Excel World Championship. So,
wow.
That's not a detailed description.
No, but I guess there's some skill involved.
Let's see.
Excel.
Focus on advanced skills. Beyond basic Excel functions, competitors are tested on complex formulas, data manipulation techniques, pivot tables, and more, requiring strategic thinking and quick execution. No one in America hates Microsoft Excel more than this guy right here. And it's on my resume, but I can barely use it. It sucks.
It's a spreadsheet, right?
It is. Yeah, it's so annoying. I F it up every time I try and use it.
The columns never match for you.
Aren't these supposed to make life easier? It's literally the most ridiculous thing.
Well, that's why a Canadian won it. Right? It's Michael Jarman.
Michael Jarman, baby.
Congratulations, Michael Jarman.
Dunking on bitches.
Yep. Go with you and Geddy Lee. Hang your trophies high.
I hate Excel so much.
Story 3.
All right. It's the story you've all been waiting for.
Yeah, we're going to spend some time on this throughout the morning. We're not just doing one quick story. Yeah.
Okay. Pornhub has come out with their year in review and found that United States of America.
Oh, sorry. I came in late.
There's our Pornhub music.
Yeah, you get it. Porn music.
There's our is the top country by traffic in the world, and frankly, we've blown away the competition, so to speak.
It's not close.
One of the top searches for porn this year, up 133%, was demure. That's the category
because
demure?
of the viral video that we played last week with the guy who was like,
"Oh,
don't go to work looking like Marge Simpson. You got to be demure."
Yeah. Okay. All right. And we have some more of this. You have some more.
Yes, I have some more information for you.
Okay.
So first of all, by traffic, we were number one in the entire world by a lot.
Yep.
Second place was France. Now let's get into the searches, state by state.
There we go.
This is the best. Hold on. I had to zoom in on the picture. So obviously we want to know about Connecticut first.
Yeah.
You want to know what you're into, Connecticut?
Yep.
You're not going to like it.
Oh, no, I might.
Queef.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me.
I swear to God. You're animals. You're animals.
Queef?
It's the top search in Connecticut.
I don't think I've ever intentionally, even in my darkest moments, searched that word on the internet. Wow. You were right. I was shocked. It's rare that I get shocked.
I love it.
Wow.
You sycophant animals.
That's unbelievable.
Savages.
Really? People like that?
It's the number one search in the state for 2024 in Connecticut.
Okay.
There's
I'm missing out on something.
good ones here.
Okay. What else we got?
You want to know about our neighbors in New York?
Oh, yeah. What about them? What about they got to be better than Queef.
Turkish.
Turkish?
Yeah. That's
What?
Not, yeah. They're into Turkish ladies.
Porn.
I guess so.
I think that you probably want a lot of Turkish porn in Waterbury near Sultan's, that restaurant. Oh, Shraff Drive. I bet you that's where the Turkish porn is, in Waterbury.
Yeah.
Wow.
So New York, Turkish, Connecticut, Queef. Maine, this tracks. This tracks.
Okay.
Now think about Maine. Like,
I know Maine.
I got to go to Maine once. I loved it.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
the
think
whitest place on earth.
oh, cracker heaven.
Yeah, whitest place on earth.
But I think what I loved about it was the simplicity. I felt like I had gone back in time.
Yes, very much so. It's stuck in the 70s and 80s.
I loved it.
Yep.
Little tiny independent gas station, convenience stores, the bars, everybody knows everybody kind of thing.
Very much so.
Everybody has a truck. Everybody has a snowmobile. It's just fun. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know how.
You've built it up.
Harry Bush.
Really? Sasquatch. Well, they like them Sasquatches up there in the northern woods. Wow, Harry. Huh.
Save your bush.
Yeah. Sorry, Elliot.
Save your bush, bro! Don't forget to save your bush, right?
Down east. Yeah, they got some down easterners up there.
So we're going to hold back some information.
Okay.
Trickle it out throughout the morning on
This is gold.
2024 year in review from Pornhub. If you have any observations or anything you want
what
to
was
share
your top search
about
this
your
year?
top search,
Please.
Shoot us a text to the I-95 Rock mobile app, free to download at Google Play or the App Store. You can always call the show at 203-775-9595.
Yeah. So home of rock and roll, I-95. It is the morning show with Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave.
Yeah, you're thinking of adding some stone to your home or updating your kitchen cabinets. You got to call our buddy Gino at GNR Fabrication.
He will fabricate your face.
Your face will be fabricated. He's here to help. Premier granite supplier right here in Danbury, so you don't have to go far and wide. You don't have to go to, East Camden, New Jersey, Baltimore.
He's been down in Caldwell, I think, recently.
Yeah, see?
Building a Wendy's down there.
So he goes to you.
Yep.
In Caldwell.
He'll if you have something that needs to be built, he will be there.
Yeah, so if he can go to Caldwell, he can go to Reading.
Yep.
He can go to Wilton.
He'll go to Naugatuck.
Brookfield, Newtown,
He
New
doesn't
Milford.
care.
Yeah, servicing residential and commercial clients alike. 2 showrooms, one at 128 Federal Road in Danbury, right across the street from Stu Leonard's. The other at 87 Mill Plain Road, where they have over 1,000 slabs of quartz and granite in stock. And maybe coming soon, Torrington location.
Coming up north.
GNR Fabrication online, gnrfabrication.com, 203-313-0764, gnrfabrication.com. Coming up in minutes, we got another wild live and local story. If you thought the escaped prisoner from Danbury FCI was wild, this one is going to get you.
It's going to blow your mind. Just like Kelly Quinn will right now, as she tells us about the roads. Hello, Kelly. Asia on the home of rock and roll, I-95. It's the morning show. Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave with you.
One of Dave and I's favorite days of the year is today when the Pornhub year in review statistics come out. We found out that people in Connecticut are filthy animals, and the number one search was queef, unfortunately. Yeah, so we got
a tough one.
Phone call here.
Hi, I-95.
Yo, boys.
What up?
What up, what up? Riverman checking in.
What up?
If I type in amateur and public, I get some wild stuff.
Say again?
One more time, buddy.
Amateur and public.
Amateur and public are the searches. Okay, Riverman.
Yeah, oh yeah, you get some wild stuff with that. You get these people trying to pull off some crazy stuff in the corner of a Wendy's or something, you know?
Oh, good call, man. I like that.
My problem with amateurs is like...
The filming, the lighting.
Well, those are problems. Those are real. But if you have 10 amateurs, 2 of them look good. Like that's the problem. Like I like vetted porn.
Oh yeah, totally. But public is weird too. Like pulling off some crazy stuff in malls.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you think you're going to walk into a G Fox, but there's a instead.
Good G Fox reference.
Thank you.
Good pull.
Take care.
You're awesome.
Riverman.
Our listeners are the best.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
Hey, look, they just wrapped up their big Black Friday sale, but they're always got savings going on at Bizade, and that's why everyone knows about Bizade. They've been around since 1949. That's where we go for quality GE appliances for home and business. Head down and see their designer appliance showroom featuring the cafe at their Brookfield location, and make sure to check out the huge selection in the downstairs level. All their stores are stocked and ready to go for delivery. They're open 7 days a week, 227 Federal Road in Brookfield, or the Danbury store on South Street Monday through Saturday, and shop online, BizadeAppliance.com.
Oh.
What's happening in your neighborhood? Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave have the exciting news from around the block. This is Live and Local on I-95.
Road rage. Oh, yeah.
This is big. A New Milford man facing multiple assault and motor vehicle charges following what appears to have been a road rage incident in Brookfield. Oh, so now we're covering the entire local area.
I wrote about this at i95rock.com last night.
Nice. We got New Milford man, road rage incident in Brookfield. So on December 7th around 11:44 a.m., state police from Troop A in Southbury, wow, we're covering all the bases, responded to a report of a collision on southbound Route 7 near Exit 11 in Brookfield. Upon arrival, troopers spoke with a 78-year-old man who says that while traveling in the right lane of southbound Route 7, he attempted to change to the left lane. At that moment, a BMW 330X suddenly accelerated, blocking his attempt to merge, according to his report to troopers. The victim told troopers that after the BMW passed, he safely changed lanes to the left, only for the BMW's driver to abruptly slam on the brakes, we know it's a brake check, and come to a stop in the left lane. In response, the victim swerved into the right lane to avoid the collision. The BMW then veered into the right lane and onto the shoulder, cutting in front of the victim and sideswiping the passenger side of his vehicle, according to the report. After his car was hit, the victim pulled over to the right shoulder while the BMW spun across the left lane and into the grassy median. The BMW then re-entered the highway and rammed into the rear of the victim's vehicle in the right shoulder, according to the victim's report. The BMW, this is not over. BMW driver then left his car to punch the victim in the face before grabbing his cell phone and slamming it to the ground and fleeing the scene, the victim told troopers. He reported minor injuries but declined medical treatment, according to the police report. Whoa!
If you want to know who this is, you could read more in my article at i95rock.com.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a wild incident, man. And this is a 55-year-old guy my age, that did this.
Yeah, dude.
And a 78-year-old man in a blue BMW.
Elder abuse.
So what I'm seeing on social media this morning is this guy is known.
Oh, yeah?
He's known.
Which page? I got to look at these
It's
comments.
one of them.
Is it New Milford or
Milford Talks
Brookfield?
or
Okay.
one of those things, Danbury Talks or something. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm waiting for the backlash to start about my article. Why'd you identify him? Because the state police did.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry
State
about
police
that.
did. Okay.
Identify away.
It's public knowledge.
I'm on a hot streak of identifying faces and names. I wasn't always a fan of that, but it just seems people are way too comfortable committing crimes around here now, and it's pissing me off because we're trying to follow the rules.
Right.
Trying
to.
But people are acting like animals on the road, and that's just one thing. You know, people getting robbed, shot, everything.
And look at this. Big Booty Judy just checking in. A crash just happened in New Milford on Route 7 right in front of Levine Automotive. The police aren't even there yet. People should definitely expect delays.
Wow, party
Route
time.
7, nothing but fun lately.
It's just a disaster.
Yeah.
And this time of year, it gets even worse.
Yep.
Brake check it. Dude, so that guy, so let me see if I get this straight. At one point, because of the BMW, the so-called perpetrator, right?
Yeah.
Alleged perpetrator, he was doing all these things to F with the guy, allegedly.
Sideswiped him and then rear-ended him is the other part.
Well, that's what I mean. He accidentally went into the median.
Yep.
And then instead of like collecting yourself and going, wow, I almost killed myself and somebody else, he then doubles down. Tripled down.
Yep.
And then drove back onto the highway and intentionally smashed into this car, allegedly?
And then quadrupled by punching him in the face. And then smashing his phone. That's another part of the story. You could read it on i95rock.com in my article. But yeah, smashed his phone afterwards, too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a bad day. And it happened on Saturday.
Saturday
morning.
You're trying to chill, bro.
Yeah, Saturday morning on Route 7. Nothing but fun.
Awesome. So we got a lot going on the show this morning. We got road rage incidents, New Milford, Brookfield. We got the escaped prisoner at Danbury FCI, which, by the way, I sent a text to our contact over there to see if they can talk this morning.
Our liaison. Excellent.
Patrick Wynn. Nothing. I have not heard back yet, but we'll see. We'll see how that works out. What is today? Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
We're going to be talking to the mayor of Danbury after 8 o'clock, and we've got a round of missed headlines coming up in just a few minutes.
It is the home of rock and roll, I-95. It is the morning show with Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave. Hey, Resorts World Hudson Valley is the only place to win a brand new Toyota this month. One lucky winner is going to drive away in a Toyota on Saturday, December 28th at 10 p.m. They got hundreds of the newest and hottest slots and electronic table games. Play and win to earn entries. Visit them today. Get in on the action. Resorts World Hudson Valley in Newburgh, New York. Winning is closer than you think. If you have a gambling problem, call 877-8-OPEN-Y or text OPEN-Y. You must be 18 or over to gamble.
Missed headlines coming up.
You're listening to the I-95 Morning Show Archives.
Dan Patrick joining the Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave show. When you watch ESPN now, what do you think? What comes to mind?
Those four letters were the most important thing of SportsCenter, ESPN. It wasn't you. They discouraged us. They scolded us. As I was told by management, we don't want another Chris Berman. Chris had already graduated into he was ESPN. They didn't want that.
Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave. I-95. You missed them. We missed them. They are missed headlines with Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave on I-95. Story one.
Well, a guy in Utah bought a used car on Monday. He went back to the dealership the same day and accused them of selling him a lemon. And when he didn't get the refund he wanted, he took it outside and then drove it right through the front door of the dealership. Here is the moment of the crash, the manager of the dealership talking about it, and the man that crashed the car himself, Michael Murray.
Whoa! Call the cops!
Is anybody under the car?
No.
It was kind of a very, very scary situation. Several hours later, he came back and he was very emotional. He said, listen, if you don't give me my money back right now, I'm going to run this car right through the front door.
I was just really angry. I was upset about my money. I kind of blacked out for a second. You know, I know I probably shouldn't have done it, but I guess I just hit a breaking point.
Look, I don't remember. Blacked out for a second. Oh, you remember.
Impulsive, angry outbursts are not okay.
Hey, here we go. And there we go.
There we go.
Well, all right.
Have you ever been around those moments of rage, like in a public forum like that? Have you ever seen someone just completely freak out?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen one in a long time, man.
You saw one in the studio last year.
Well, yes.
Hey, here we go. And there we go.
You know, there's that. Yeah, but, usually I don't like to bring that up because it brings more attention. No, man. But I love these moments.
Oh, they're the best.
Don't care and okay, you want the car back? Here you go.
If I miss it, if like something like that happens in the local area and I don't get to see it, I get upset.
I know.
Like this beef over on Route 7. I wanted to see that. There was a story years ago. I think about it. I think every day I think about it. You know how that study came out that every day men think about the Roman Empire?
Oh, yeah.
I think about this story every day. There was Ethan and I did it in Missed Headlines. There was a bunch of people sitting at a diner, and a woman did a bunch of meth and then climbed into the ventilation system naked and then fell through the ceiling into the middle of the diner, butt naked. And not only was she high on meth, but she was hot, apparently. And I'm so upset that I missed it.
It was in
Colorado.
Oh, okay.
That's FOMO.
Those things you just can't miss, man.
Yeah, hot nude meth heads falling through the ceiling.
They say what kind of car this was that the guy brought back? I wonder what kind of
Yeah.
Was it a Subaru?
No, I mean I could.
It had to be a Subaru because I, as a Subaru owner myself, I know there's moments of rage where I say, "Why did I buy this?"
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not clicking it. I already have 50 tabs open on this computer. It's not time for this craps out.
Just wondering. We'll move on.
Story 2.
Well, so we talked about the United Healthcare shooter after the urging of NYC Girl on the app chat. Someone else just wrote in and asked if we were going to talk about this today, so here we go. Car-sized drones have been flying over New Jersey and Staten Island. Have some residents wondering if you could shoot them down. Experts say no, mainly because it would be a federal crime. It's not a good thing. Here is Representative Chris Smith and Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary Sabrina Singh talking about the drones.
One of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones.
Our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
But you don't know. That's the problem. If the authorities don't know where they're coming from, then eventually
someone's got to know.
The residents are going to shoot them out of the sky.
Yeah.
And good on them.
The cops aren't going to take care of it? Well, I guess I will.
That's right.
Right?
That's how vigilantes come about.
That's how you protect yourself in this world.
Story 3.
We like this man. We recently spoke to him, didn't we? Rob Schneider.
A couple years ago, yeah.
Rob Schneider was on Fox News at Night recently. He talked about the launch of a new women's talk show. Here's what he says about it.
No Apologies Media, my new company. We're going to do a all-ladies talk show that won't be like The View.
Is it the opposite of The View?
It could be. It'll be the opposite because this will be entertaining.
Yeah.
We'll have funny women on it. They're going to tell jokes and have funny stories and health and wellness. We have a lot of women we like, and it's household names, and you're going to love it. I don't know what we're going to call it, the lip service or the other view. We're not sure yet.
He's had a busy year with, comments in the press and some controversial moments. And there was a thing with his daughter. She came out and said that he wasn't a very good dad. And that kind of whole thing.
Yep.
But it's interesting. I feel like he's starting to cut loose. What has he got to be in his late 50s, early 60s by now, right?
He's got to be. He's got to be around. Yeah, definitely around our age.
I think he's letting it fly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You get to that point in your life where you don't care anymore. Okay. Whatever.
Exactly.
Who else is doing that now? What's his name? Jim Brewer. right?
Oh, yeah.
He's letting it fly, like he doesn't care anymore. Like, alienating everything.
Yeah, because I think they worry about their careers so much.
Yep.
And protecting their income. And then you get to a point where maybe I would assume that both of them are somewhat financially secure, probably financially secure.
Yeah, I would think.
And they've done everything that you could want to do in that business. So to hell with it.
Let it fly.
Yeah.
Man, it brought us success.
Yeah. Yeah, by the end of next week, I'm going to be MFing everyone on this show.
We're going to be retired. Yeah, we're going to be retired with Ethan.
Coming up after 8 o'clock, we'll be talking to the mayor of the great city of Danbury, Roberto Alves.
You're listening to the I-95 Morning Show Archives.
Joining us now, stand-up comedian Gilbert Gottfried. Are you following this Donald Trump thing? He's winning all these states. What do you think of Donald Trump, Gilbert?
Well, see, this is the thing people don't realize about Trump, because I was on Celebrity Apprentice, and, you see the part where he very coldly fires me, but they don't show the part afterwards when he invites me into his office and we lay on his couch and cuddle for an hour.
Oh, no, I've never heard of that.
See, that's the stuff they don't show.
Yeah.
Right. Did you develop a close, deep personal relationship with him off the air?
Oh, yes. He's a very sensitive, fun-loving guy.
Yeah, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were fired on the first episode, right?
Yeah, I was fired pretty on, to nobody's surprise. I like that show because it's like, I love how everybody starts taking it really serious.
Yes.
It's like, like if I sell the most corn muffins, I'll be running Trump Enterprises.
Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave. I-95.
Played with this dude.
Are you sure, man?
I'm positive.
Here is the mayor of the great city of Danbury. It's Roberto Alves on the I-95 Morning Show.
Hey, Mayor, what's up?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
Everybody's good. Busy week, I guess. So much going on in Danbury. We wrapped up the crazy water situation. Let's put a bow on that.
Yeah, so again, I appreciate you guys having me on in the morning there as we kind of just gave everybody that mid situation update. By the end of the night, everything was fixed. We had a boil water warning that really only lasted about 24 hours. We knew our water was safe, but it was an abundance of caution. We wanted to get it tested. We wanted to make sure that everybody was 100% safe because that's our jobs. The community was great. The public works team, the firefighters, the Danbury Police Department, our health department, every single person that worked to get that completed, and how big of a nightmare that could have been. Just my hats off to them, and glad that it all ended, and we're all good now.
Dude, I was telling my wife was freaking out. I'm like, do you know what they would do for our water in Africa? I'm brushing my teeth. I was taking showers. I was drinking the water. I don't care what color it is.
It was when it was first happening, it was safe. There was just discoloration. So I know there were some people worried, like, why did you guys say anything about boiling water when my water had a tint to it? Like, because your water was safe. Anybody whose water wasn't, we absolutely let them know not to worry. And like I said, we are all good now. Danbury's water is some of the best water in the country. And please go ahead and back to your normal operations there.
There you go. Beautiful.
I saw some pictures this week that you put up congratulating the Marketplace Restaurant Group. You were at the Connecticut Restaurant Award, Crazies Award at Foxwoods the other night, eh?
The Crazies. Yeah, what an amazing evening. The Connecticut Restaurant Association does a phenomenal job. They had an awards dinner with 1,500 people, and they pulled off a very special evening. Restaurants from all over the state, from every corner, every nook and cranny. I didn't realize that was that big of an event. Congratulations to the Marketplace Group. Danbury also had a couple other nominees for awards, guys. It wasn't just that. Danbury, we had a Rebellion Kitchen that got nominated for Restaurant of the Year. And then there was also a server who works, this young woman works at Puerto Vallarta over on Newtown Road. So we were well represented in nominees and winners. and certainly in attendance in the crowd was everybody from Danbury there. Well, what a phenomenal day.
Puerto Vallarta. Why do they call it the Crazies? I don't get that.
Connecticut Restaurant Association.
Do better.
So
do better. That's terrible. Kill that name. Stop it. Cut it out. Everybody, let's grow up. We made national news this morning. A fun little story. It's fun because it got resolved in a hurry. Zaquin Yan, a 30-year-old Chinese national, escaped from Danbury FCI for just about 45 minutes, and then they caught up with her and brought her back. Do you get, like, alerts? Is there a panic situation down at City Hall when somebody escapes from our prison?
Well, guys, this one happens.
Oh, wait, you're breaking up.
It's them.
Oh, no.
Wait. There, you're back. You're back.
He's back.
Right, guys? So that one happened so fast that the systems that are in place didn't, I got notified, and then all of a sudden she got caught too, right? So it was happened so fast.
So in the matter of time that the system takes to operate to alert you, it had happened and been resolved.
It works.
Yeah, pretty much. Because think about it, they have their protocols there at the prison, and I still like to recap with the folks from FCI on a couple things that we like to see or hear. But from the moment it happened, Danbury Police Department, actually, let me give another shout-out. Sorry, we're shouting them out all the time, right, guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
We had 2 officers who were on the case who were able to apprehend her, and one of them a recently hired officer as well. So, again, hats off to those 2 who just did a phenomenal job and kept our community safe, and it happened very fast.
I heard they caught her breakdancing down at Hallis Farm Market. Is that true?
I have no comment on that one.
Okay. Roberto, we got to ask, have you found out any more information since we talked to you about Monday about your nomination or to the Democratic Party in Connecticut?
No, no new information. What's going on with that is that, in January, there's an actual vote that goes to that board. Obviously, we think it's going to be okay as I'm the governor's nominee, but we still go through those motions, and just an excited opportunity to spread, the Danbury brand of politics around the state. I work well with the governor. I feel like the governor's a good guy. He's said it on record many times, like, why have you chosen Roberto? The first thing he says, I like the guy. And then we talk about business backgrounds and how, it's the same common sense solution, right? This governor, like him or don't dislike him, nobody really hates the guy. He is one of the most popular governors in the country, certainly one of the most popular for our party. And to get that opportunity to work closely with him, spreading our message around. And honestly, what we all know this, guys, right? Politics has been very polarizing. It's a polarizing time. But the brand of politics that I've been trying to bring into Danbury and the governor into the state is one that, we talk about the problems. We talk about the real issues in front of folks, the kitchen table conversations. We're not, trying to get into the divisive things. Obviously, we acknowledge, everybody's challenges, everybody's things that they're going through matter to us. But we're governing for everybody, no matter if you're on the right, on the left. It's about getting the job done. And it was an honor that the governor asked me, and it's going to be a bigger honor to do this with him.
This one's news to me. According to Business Wire and Yahoo Finance, GoNetspeed set to bring 100% fiber optic internet network to Danbury, Connecticut in 2025. Construction expected to start early this year. Maybe I did hear about this, but it was a long while ago. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that was early on in our administration. We met with the folks from GoNetspeed. You'll see the GoNetspeed trucks and, those huge wheels of wire throughout the city. And what they're doing is giving consumers another option for high-speed internet. It's fiber. It's exciting. Again, it's nice to have options. Hopefully that drives some cost savings for all our residents, and we're excited to have them here. Everybody will see them around the local roads getting to work.
I love fiber. Do you have enough fiber in your diet, Mayor?
Do I have enough fiber in my diet?
Sure.
When I have time to eat, I'm sure I do. I don't know. I haven't had a problem yet.
That's good. Very good.
That's good. We don't want you getting diverticulitis or anything.
No,
diver down.
Never done.
Cutting your whole colon out.
I love Dr. Milano over here. I love it.
We're watching out for you, Roberto.
Look, we got to keep our eye on a lot of things. Your fiber intake, Chinese nationals escaping from prison. We got a lot going on around here.
We need our info, Roberto. We need you healthy.
Water breaks. We got it all here in Danbury.
You're lucky that there was a Chinese national that escaped from Danbury FCI this morning, because we're breaking down Pornhub's 2024 year in review, and you don't want those questions.
Yeah,
you don't want that heat.
You don't want that asked of you today, Roberto.
Listen, I like to engage you guys on a lot of things in the morning. I've never shied away from anything, but look at the time.
That's a hard pass. Smart move, my friend.
Time to go run a city.
Well, yeah, listen.
Don't do it. I'm wait. No. Don't say any more words. You got out. You were free and clear. You're going to F it up. Taylor is probably freaking out.
Taylor's freaking out. So is Francesca, my communications person, who I just wanted to say thank you to. You guys have known her for a long time. She has an amazing opportunity in front of her that it's bittersweet for us. She's going to be leaving the city to be she's chief philanthropist officer for a nonprofit in Darien. And I just want to tell her thank you for the amazing year. She has been a part of my team since we started, and she has been my campaign manager for 2 elections. She will still be a part of my campaign team. So for those who are happy I'm here, we can applaud and be happy of that. For those that aren't happy I'm here, I'm sorry, too bad. She's still here. Come at me. And we'll be ready for it.
Wait, who are we talking about, Taylor or Francesca?
Francesca Capitalupo. Francesca.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
Well, no, it is. It's one of those bittersweet things, guys, right? You want the best for everybody, and she had an amazing opportunity in front of her that was pretty impossible to say no to.
Please congratulate her for us. Awesome.
I will. She's listening. You guys can say it right now.
Congratulations, Francesca.
Enjoy Darien.
All the best. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's a nice
cheddar
place.
coming your way.
Great place to work.
Right. This was a very informative segment, and we appreciate your time, Mayor.
I always appreciate you guys. I got some exciting things coming up this weekend we can talk about next week or whenever you guys want. And enjoy your weekend, guys.
You too.
Thank you very much, Roberto. Have a great weekend, buddy. All right, buddy.
All right. Missed headlines coming up in just a few minutes, and I got a few texts out to see if we can maybe get some more information on this Danbury FCI thing, but nothing back yet. We'll let you know soon.
You're listening to the I-95 Morning Show Archives.
And he's about to take the stage for the final time in his career right here in Connecticut. It's Tony Orlando, your final concert performance. What does it make you feel? You've nurtured this legacy. This has been your life. What are your feelings as that date gets closer?
It's going to sound kind of terrible. It's depressing, but it's almost like part of Tony Orlando passed away. Because I've been doing this since I'm 16 years old. It's almost like, wow, that guy, that kid that had this dream and walked this journey is going to be gone. And the worst part of it is the faces that I've looked at over the years. Those faces, those wonderful people, that is the hole in the heart. How do I ever thank them at the end of this journey, this dream come true? That started on a rooftop in Manhattan when I was only a kid.
Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave. I-95. You missed them. We missed them. They are missed headlines with Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave on I-95. Story one.
Well, it's the time of the year for holiday parties, as we all know. Many of us have a party we'd like to get out of, but on the flip side, have you ever tried to sneak into a holiday party?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of where we've had. Yeah, I think I have too.
I crashed a New Milford Police Department retirement dinner recently.
That's right.
We crashed a swingers party years ago.
A swingers party?
So
do tell.
Before you worked here, our Christmas party was at the Crown Plaza.
I remember that.
Okay. So, but this one was before. Yeah, you would have been.
I was a midday guy or the night guy or something at the time.
So we had one of the banquet rooms for our Christmas party.
Yeah.
And Jim Clark comes running in and says the other banquet room has a swingers Christmas party.
I remember.
Were you there?
This.
So we went in.
You guys went into that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was weird.
I remember there was quite a few characters in the Crown Plaza that day.
And then a lady
that I was way into asked me to crash a party with her at the Ethan Allen. I did that one time. Yeah, so apparently I'm a party crasher.
Well, I guess 14% of people say they successfully crashed a party or event without the host's permission. Another 4% tried to do it but got bagged. 9% of people say they've successfully crashed a holiday event without the host's permission. Oh, yeah. And then also underneath here, 10%, let's see, crashing. 77% of people think it's pretty much unacceptable to show up without an invite.
Look, if you and I were in Georgia, right, for the weekend, and we heard about a party, we're not crashing it.
No.
But we could crash a party here and in most cases get away with it because of the show.
Yeah, because they know who we are.
Yeah, you know who we are.
You know who I am?
I'm Ethan Carey.
I make you laugh every morning when you're driving.
I do story 3. I'm Ethan Carey.
Got some cocktail weenies for us and some matzahs. We're the best.
Just losers.
We're the best.
Yeah. Story 2.
Okay. Some people are really hard to shop for, us included, right? We have everything we want. We have everything. But there's a fresh gift idea coming out, giving them unclaimed mail.
Yeah, this isn't like stuff on your counter or digging through the trash. I looked this up. You could
order a mystery box of a certain size, maybe between $40 for a small one and $200 for a large one. The fun is opening the random shipping packages inside, which could be anything.
Yeah, I guess like FedEx, UPS, Amazon, they take all this unclaimed mail and they give it to these third-party liquidation people.
That's interesting.
And then these websites sell these mystery packages.
It's like a storage locker that they auction off. You don't know what you're going to get inside.
Exactly.
So one person says their mystery box had a knockoff Chanel bag. All right, that's pretty good. A human-sized Bowser suit.
I don't know what that is.
That's got to be like a video game. Isn't Bowser part of the Mario world or something?
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right.
All right. A bunch of fake IDs. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they thought it was hilarious. A little awkward for someone else who got one for the boss who insisted they didn't want anything for their birthday. That one included some lingerie and some dildos.
Yeah, cool.
That's
what you want to give your boss.
That's a mystery package. Like, hey, look at this.
Maybe don't buy the mystery package for your boss.
Someone else got a personalized blanket featuring pictures of a random bearded man, his partner, and a baby with the message, Happy Mother's Day, Tiffy.
That's cool.
That's great. It's not clear how these mystery boxes are put together, but the haul could include some good stuff. That's interesting, man.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, mystery package.
Yeah, man.
We'll see.
Just cross your fingers and go, come on, cocaine. Come on, cocaine.
Come on, dildos.
Come on, dildos and cocaine.
Story 3.
All right. What is this? One of the most dangerous toys ever made just got sold at auction for $13,000. I've never heard of this, but in 1950, the guy behind Erector sets, I do know those, came up with a new science kit for kids called the Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Lab. And it came with actual uranium.
That's not good.
Wow. It had 4 glass jars, each with a small amount of radioactive material inside. You could use a Geiger counter to test the radiation levels. And some say it was the most dangerous toy ever sold. Radar magazine once named it the second most dangerous. The top spot they give to lawn darts, of course, the scourge of my youth.
Uranium's worse.
Yeah, 5,000 sets were sold between 1950 and 1951. Shortly afterwards, it got pulled from the market because of government restrictions, and now you can't get your hands on these things. But one recently sold in good condition for about $13,000.
So let this be a message to like millennials and Gen Z folks and younger. If you wonder why you can't connect with the folks that are older than you, why there is such a vast disconnect, like why your ideals will never line up. That's the world that older folks grew up in.
We grew up in.
They sold uranium as a toy.
Quarter sticks of dynamite.
Yeah. I mean, lawn darts. I mean, go on and on. The kids, on a Saturday, our parents opened the door, sent us out, and said, come back when it's dark.
Go climb in them jungle gym. Don't worry about falling.
That's right.
Yep. Cigarettes, machines.
Cigarette machine.
Smoking in a restaurant or a
smoking
plane.
a plane.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
That's why we are the way we are today.
Yeah. And we're not going to change.
No.
So you got to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, do better.
Yeah, you're
Eat uranium. Play with uranium.
You're the worst.
Get a Geiger counter.
Yeah.
Be a grown-up.
Just get cancer.
Throw a lawn dart at your best friend's neck.
Yeah, just do it. Kill him.
Get cancer.
Yeah, just get cancer. You'll live. Just play with the toy. It's a toy. Have some fun. What are we talking about?
I don't know. We got another round of Miss Headlines coming up just after 9 o'clock. November 2024, renowned sports journalist Armin Katayan put out a book called The Price about all the chaotic changes that had taken place in the college football world over the course of the 2020s. And we spoke to him about a variety of those earth-shattering alterations. How is it possible the Pac-12 wasn't saved? Were they really that mismanaged? It had to have an insane monetary value as a full entity. How did this happen?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. To me, it's a chapter called Unrealistic, and I spent a lot of time working on it, as did John. We combined on that chapter, and it's one of my favorite in the book because it really does give you a blow-by-blow, behind-the-scenes look at the destruction, the demolition of a 108-year-old so-called Conference of Champions in a matter of about 48 hours. And it really boiled down to us, and we use those words in this chapter, wanton greed and, extreme self-interest. And neither one of those are good for the common good of college football. But what really happened is when USC decided that they were going to go to the Big Ten because of money that was being offered by Fox, and they were in conjunction with the commissioner at the time, for USC to go to the Midwest and then bring UCLA along for the ride, that was the beginning of the end. That was the domino that fell, that really was the beginning of the end for the entire conference. And then when Fox came back and sensed weakness and disarray, as the Pac-10 at that time was trying to get a linear deal and a streaming deal, neither one of them, which were living up to what these college presidents, you talk about unrealistic, the president of the University of Utah came up with the number with one of his business school professors that each school, grant of rights, annual money should be $50 million, which is more than, that puts you in the Big Ten SEC category. And there was no way on God's green earth the Pac-10 at that time was worth $50 million. But that was the number. That's how unrealistic their thinking was. And then when that started to fall apart, well, that's when Fox came in and really just poached first Washington and then Oregon. And once that happened, that was the end, because there's some great reporting in there with Bobby Robbins, the current president of the University of Arizona, really trying to save the conference and doing everything possible, only to be undermined by the president of USC, Carol Folt. And once that happened, that was the beginning of the end of the Pac-12, and it's the domino effect of the loss of that conference is, as one executive up at ESPN said to me, goes, when everybody says it's not about the money, all you have to do is look at the loss of the Pac-12, and it was all about the money.
Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave, I-95.
Humans in the world.
That's right.
Yeah. Have a great day.